NIA team is likely to visit Dera Ki Gali encounter spot where 4 army Jawans were martyred when terrorists attacked army vehicles. Of course, this is the latest that we are tracking for all our viewers on the broadcast. We are being given to understand that the NIA team is likely to visit the Dera Ki Gali encounter spot where 4 army Jawans were martyred when a terrorist attack, when the terrorists in fact attacked the army vehicle. So, meanwhile, still with us on the broadcast is Major Mohammad Ali Shah. So, let's take a quick reaction from you on this major development that has in fact taken place.
I'm just angry. My blood is just boiling, and my blood just boils when I hear this news of our soldiers being martyred over there. It is extremely sad. People talk about human rights, okay? People talk about human rights. There are human rights activists who raise slogans. But what about the human rights of the soldiers who stay away from their families, who do not get leave on time, who stay in such far-flung areas?
Absolutely, sir. But you know what we are being given to understand is that the NIA teams are now likely to visit the spot where this attack did in fact take place. So, of course, we're seeing that swift action is being inculcated. NIA teams are likely to visit the Dera Ki Gali encounter spot where 4 army Jawans were martyred when a terrorist attacked the army vehicle. So, this is the latest that we're tracking. We want to know your first reactions on this development that's just coming in at this point of time.
Right, Safari, yes, there was a swift reaction from our side. The National Investigative Agencies, they are going to be investigating this whole issue. But the very fact is, yes, it's a very welcome step. But what about the lives which are lost already? Now, Pakistan has to, it's incorrigible completely. We have tried every possible means. It is, what more can we do beyond this? It's about time the entire international community actually has to stand up and declare Pakistan a terrorist state completely. It's about time. Pakistan needs to be declared as a terrorist state. The very fact that they are specialists in IT, not information technology, but international terrorism. They have been doing it repeatedly, and the whole world knows where suicide bombers are manufactured, where the idea comes from. It's this idea of which they propagate or from Pakistan, which they demean the word jihad. Jihad means struggle, but here today it means terrorism, which Pakistan propagates and promotes all the time. So, well, our swift action with the NIA teams going there, I think that is a very, very good step. But our forces over there already present on ground, I think they are competent. They are very competent to actually handle all this. Well, it was an ambush. Ambush matlab chup ke fire karna. You are concealed so much, you don't realize, you don't know where the fire is coming from. Yes, our troops, they retaliated to the fire swiftly. But then, unfortunately, what I'm being told, what I got to get to hear is 2 of the bodies of soldiers are mutilated. There was blood all over in that site. The windscreens of the vehicle were smashed. But the officials are yet to rule out whether there was a hand-to-hand, guttam gutta ki ladai jisko kehte hain. There was still a hand-to-hand combat over there or not. That's still yet to be ascertained. But it was a very, very deadly clash. And I must say, our troops, I'm very proud of our troops. They fight fearlessly, completely. They fight fearlessly. And there's a quote which is written in all war cemeteries, in fact, all war memorials, which says, how can a man die better than facing fearful odds, or the ashes of his fathers in the temple of his gods? And lastly, I would like to conclude by saying this last quote, when you go home, tell them of us, and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
Right, sir, absolutely. Colonel J.S. Sodhi is also with us on the broadcast, sir. Latest developments coming in that the NIA team is likely to visit the Dera Ki Gali encounter spot where this unfortunate incident unfolded. We would like to garner your first reactions on this, sir.
Sorry, the National Investigation Agency, which was raised in December 2008, a month after the 26/11 Bombay attacks, have been always at the forefront to reach the place wherever these foreign terrorists or the foreign supported terrorists have waged a war against India, be it the Pathankot terrorist attack or now in Rajouri. Well, this clearly shows that the NIA, for the purpose for which it was raised, is clearly meeting its aims, and when it goes to the site, it collects the information, it helps us apprise the international community of the support that Pakistan has been giving to this terrorist. And we have seen in the last few years, the NIA reaches within 24 hours of the terrorist attack happens, so that all the evidences, all the telltale signs which are there, which are fresh, are immediately picked up. Like I said, It helps India present its case in the international forums of the support that Pakistan is giving. So I'm sure the NIA has reached there. They'll dig out more things. They'll assess the security forces there. And at the appropriate time, we will apprise the international community like we have been doing in the past.
Right, so absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank both our guests who've been patiently sitting with us, sharing their perspectives.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.